What's up, man? How you doing over
Good,
there?
man. How you doing? What's up, everyone? I'm Chavez with KUKQ. Thanks for coming out to our house call with Rome today. You know, I was reading up on you a little bit, and you got into music because you're having some hard times in school, from what I understand, correct?
I mean, it wasn't really school. It was just, I mean, honestly, man, without sounding like a total suck up, like it's Sublime. I moved to San Diego for the summer and heard Sublime for the first time, and then I came home that summer back to the Bay Area where I'm from. I was like, Mom, I want a guitar. I want to play these songs so bad. I was like, because I skateboarded, but I was like sucked. You know, I was like a fat kid, so I was like, skateboarding was just out of the question, professionally anyway. But as far as guitar goes, man, like, you know, it was something that I was like super interested in. So I started playing guitar like at 12, and then a couple years later, I started singing.
What was your first guitar? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was a piece of shit Samick guitar. It was a Samick, and it looked just like a Stratocaster, and I lied to every one of my friends and told them that it was a Stratocaster. But my sister dropped my guitar, and I had to get a new neck. That's why it said Samick on it. It was a total lie. They all know it now, so you can throw me under the bus. But I wanted a Fender so fucking bad. And ironically, now I'm endorsed by Fender Stratocaster. It's fucking awesome.
That's awesome.
They know that story. That's why they like me.
Rad. So you have a new EP out, doing some solo stuff, correct?
Yeah, man.
Awesome. You playing some songs off that today?
Yeah, I'm gonna play a couple songs off that. I got the album dropping like in 2013, in the spring, probably. I was supposed to drop it in October, but I don't. The recording industry, they're very fast paced. You know what I mean? I think with art, I mean, if it doesn't come out on the artist's schedule, it doesn't come out the artist's way. You know, so I've just been waiting for the right time, doing it at my own pace. You know, I have no worries. You know, we got plenty of stuff to do with Sublime, with Rome. So, you know,
If you're
we're just
do it right, man.
Yeah, man. You know, I just opted to be the like most busiest dude like forever. You know, it's like, cause I want to do both. You know, till the day I die. So
Cool. So what's the first song you're gonna play for us?
I'm gonna play a song. It's kind of funny actually. We were in South America touring, and I had my girlfriend with me, and I mean, it's really hard to get weed down there, like super hard to get weed down there. And the weed you do get is just so bad, you don't even want to smoke. And I'm like sitting around in my hotel room, and I'm like writing this song, right? And it's like, in the lyrics, you know, I'm like, fuck, I just want to smoke some weed so bad, you know? And I started like singing about how much I love like smoking weed. And then, but my girlfriend walks in the room, and she's like, oh my God, that is so sweet. That's how you feel? And I'm like, because it sounds like I'm talking about a girl. But I'm not, and I like, did I want to get no fight in Brazil? Fuck no. I said, yeah, baby, this is how it was. You know, this is how I feel. So this song's called Ounce of Love. Whoa, Bay City up in this bitch. Here we go. Bam. Yeah. Can you turn my vocal mic down a bit? I said, remember the first time we met? We laughed so hard, our eyes turned red. Skipping school said fuck driver's ed, so we can jam to the Grateful Dead, yeah. When you're around, baby, time slows down. Roll up the windows and just drive around. You're always there when I need you the most. You light me up, let's go. Like, can I get an ounce of love? This week's been a little rough. Taste you once, but it's not enough. So come give me an ounce of love, like, eh, 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 eh. Ooh, oh, 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 ounce of love, yeah. Eh, 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 eh. Ooh, oh, 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 ounce of love, yeah. They try to say that you're no good for me. Say what you want, cause I won't believe. You're on my lips every day of the week. When you roll up, you know you smell so sweet. Now I'm never ever gonna let you go. Roll up my windows in the studio, and when you're gone I can't sleep at night. But you're never gone, so I sleep just fine. Yeah, can I get an ounce of love? This week's been a little rough. Taste you once, but it's not enough. So come give me an ounce of love, like, eh, 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 eh. Ooh, oh, oh, ounce of love, yeah. Eh, 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 eh. Ooh, oh, oh, ounce of love, yeah. Ayo, I wanna breathe you in Ayo, so give me some loving, yeah. Ayo, I wanna breathe you in. Ayo, so give me some loving, yeah. Ayo, I wanna breathe you in. Ayo, so give me some loving, yeah. Ayo, I wanna breathe you in. Ooh, so give me some loving right now. Can I get an ounce of love? This week's been a little rough. Taste you once, but it's not enough. So come give me an ounce of love, like eh, 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 eh. Ooh, oh, oh, ounce of love, yeah. Eh, 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 eh. Ooh, oh, oh, ounce of love, yeah. Ooh, ooh, girl, I wanna breathe you in tonight. Ooh, ooh, baby, ounce of love, yeah. So you can easily see where she got confused.
You're singing about Mary Jane, man. You're singing about a girl, kind of.
No, when I had a meeting with the Disney Channel a couple weeks ago for that song, I said, yeah, this is all about girl. It's all about teen romance. This is all about me in high school with my very first girlfriend. She touched my leg.
So what's it like being in Sublime, dude? I mean,
What's it like being in Sublime?
You
One of the greatest
moved down to
bands that have
San
ever
Diego,
existed.
got super into these guys, and now you're a member.
Yeah, no, it's still weird, you know? It's like, it's still not weird. It's just fucking crazy. There you go.
Right?
There's a real answer to that. The real, it's amazing. It's so spectacular. No, it's fucking crazy, man. I mean, it's insane. If you go back to my mom's house now, to this day still, you know, of course, she's my mom. She's Mexican. So, like, my room is left, like, to the T how I left it. And, like, there's, you know, you see, like, all of, like, the Sublime posters. I mean, I was, like, the biggest fucking fan, dude. So I, like, spent all of my, like, allowance and shit on posters and fucking stickers and patches and all that shit, you know? So, like, my room is just decked out in, like, Sublime and Nirvana everywhere. But when I go home for Christmas, you know, I still sleep in that room. And, yeah, man, you know, it's a little weird because Eric's staring at me while I'm sleeping and shit, but it's fucking really cool, man. It's really cool. All my friends and everything, like, when I go home, you know, everyone, of course, Fremont, where I'm from, it's not like the biggest, it's actually the biggest city in the Bay Area, but it's not really the coolest city. So everybody just kind of knows everything about everybody. And yeah, man, like, it's really cool to be somebody that everybody thought was just gonna fuck up, you know, because I was so, like, shitty in school and, like, following rules and everything, to just being like, hey, man, like, I was definitely not that guy growing up being like, oh, I got my eyes on the prize and I know what I'm gonna do. I just knew what I liked to do, you know, and I never stopped doing it. And I know that, like, and I didn't like to work, so I knew that I was poor, but I was fine being poor. Like, I didn't really, like, I didn't have to have a car, you know, I don't have to go to the movies or whatever the fuck, you know. I got some weed and a friend's house with some beer and a fucking guitar, man.
Whatever put a smile on your face, man.
Dude, I'm easily pleased, for real.
And you grew up around a lot of different types of music. Your dad listened to certain genres, and your mom was like complete opposite, right?
Yeah, it was crazy. There was always instruments in the house because my dad played drums for a punk band. He was a horrible drummer, but he got the gig, and so there was always instruments and shit. So, like, I would always just go down and, like, fuck around with them and stuff. But my dad was, like, super into, like, rap and, like, reggae and punk rock. And my mom was, like, super, like, top 40 and, like, soul Motown. So when I was in the car with dad, it was just, like, you know, a whole other zone when I was in the car with mom. But I loved them both. I loved both styles of music. You know what I mean? Like, and it was weird because, like, my friends over here would be like, yo, that shit's fucking whack. And then my friends over there would be like, dude, that shit's whack. You devil music. But it's like, I've always been a big fan of just good sounding music. I don't give a fuck what you mask it in, pop, rock, rap, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But a good song is just a good song, man. I mean,
yeah, it makes you a really well-rounded musician as well, you know?
Yeah, and that's when I started writing music, was once I figured out that whole thing, you know, because for a while I was like, I just want to be punk rock, fuck everything else. I don't want to write that. And then another time I was like, I just want to do this, fuck all that. But then, you know, then you realize, like, the best musicians ever are just the ones who can do everything, you know?
Right on. Well, every Tuesday I host Taco Tuesdays on KUKQ here.
Good man. We need that in Arizona.
I read somewhere that you were actually at Taco Bell headquarters You got thrown in the kitchen.
I did.
And you created your own taco.
Hell yeah.
I want to hear about this taco, dude.
It's called a baco, man. Basically, what I did was went into the kitchen. It's really not that great of an idea. I just went and put everything that they had into a big tortilla. And I mean everything. There was like pork, beef, chicken. So it was a burrito, but I put a taco shell in it. So I made it the baco.
Are they going to be releasing this? Or are you going to have your own signature taco?
They brutally should. Because I don't even eat taco. But I would eat the fuck out of that one. I would eat the baco.
I'm going to have to try this baco. Maybe we can get together and get this Taco Bell thing worked out, man.
Hey, they have a warehouse in Irvine, so whenever you want. Just
road trip.
We'll go over there and just Bud House. And the big mistake, because they even told me, they're like, Rome, if you ever want to come back here, dude, like you or any of your friends want to have a birthday party here, like, I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Dude, I will bring a pound of weed to this fucking business right now and eat everything in this bitch with all my friends. Watch us. Do not give us that invite. Big mistake.
I might have to take you up on that offer, though. Come out to Irvine, dude. Check out one of these bacos.
I'll go just to film it. All right, cool. Wait, did I? Cool. This is a super new song. And I know this is like super unprofessional of me to like go and play a new song when I should just play shit that I like know for sure. But I mean, I really want you guys to hear this one, so I'm
cool. This is the KUK House Call with Rome.
Nobody's heard this, by the way. So, oh, it goes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not scared to be your man now, but I won't play your board games, baby. Let's talk about real shit. Let's talk about good times. Talk about when I first met you, how you won about the dimes. Talk about real sex. Talk about good times. Talk about when you were on the starting, girl. You said you never wanted to be bride. Top sex, want that back seat next. Baby, put your arms around me and just show me what you gonna do next. Rooftop sex, then that back seat next. Baby, put your arms around me and show me what you gonna do next. I broke a string, but I don't care. The song keeps going on, 'cause when I leave this little show, I'm gonna go hit that bong, that this little box backstage. They said, Rome, you're playing stage. They said, I got you a present, so when you get off stage, you can get hot in the way that you like, with them blunts and that pot, with your friends and those girls, and said that this don't, and I said, this is just beginning. You have no idea, 'cause when I'm done, I'm gonna give it to you, baby. I want that rooftop sex in that backseat next. Baby, put your arms around me and show me what you gon' do next. Rooftop sex in that backseat next. Baby, put your arms around me, show me what you gon' do next. Whoa, oh, 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 baby, I want rooftop sex tonight. Oh, 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 baby, I want that rooftop sex tonight. It's like that. I broke a fucking string, man. I can't believe this. You know what though? I only break a string when I'm doing like these shows. Like, dude.